Hey, and I found my way back. Wow, that was quite the journey. Pretty crazy. Oh, thunders. There's a storm going on outside, and it's not pretty. Luckily I'm down here. So yeah, it's finally found my way back. It took me a long time. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make a couple of stacks of iron blocks and carry those with me. Oh, and there's the phone. So I'm going to put you guys on mute, and I'm going to take this phone call. So that was my mother-in-law on the phone, and she wanted to know what what my wife called about, but that's not really important. So yeah, so I'm just kind of trying to figure out a good way to carry these blocks around. I mean, I don't want to. I got to carry a ton of this stuff, but I don't really want to carry a ton of it. So I really need bones right now. I suppose I have seeds. I do. Make some bread, I guess, with the seeds and the bones. Always with the zombies all around. So yeah, I mean, it took me forever to find this place back. Um, and that, oh crap. And like, I was completely lost. Um, so now that I found my way back here, I don't really want to lose myself again, or lose this stuff again and have to come back for it. So being that as it is, I'm gonna cook up all this iron and the gold. Do I have any more food? No, I don't. So take that out of there. Put it back in here. Okay. Things I don't need. Apples. Should really eat these first. Right, I was gonna make one of these, so. And then what I can do is we can take these seeds and the bone, and we can go like this. Bone meal first, and then I will throw away this bow for a second. And I'm going to just do this for a little bit. Make some red bread. 43 bread, in fact. Like, this is a really good way to make food if you're kind of in a hard spot and you have seeds and stuff. I'm not really in a hard spot, but you know, I figure if I'm carrying this bread anyways, no harm in carrying a lot of bread, you know. With there being no water here, they're not going to really act. That's what I need to make with one of these, a water bucket. Oop. So, there we go with that. Bam. No more bones, no more bones. Oh, I do have a bone. Nice. So, I'll take that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see how many wheat that gets me. 9, 3 more, gives me 12 bread altogether. That's sweet. So, leave that behind. You know, shovels, I don't need this many shovels. Maybe 2 shovels are needed. Keep the wood. These ones are still smelting up. That one's all done. I can put these into bars. So, 64. Actually, what I'm going to do is going to grab some more wood. And make some more sticks. And make another pick or 2, because my picks are running out. Is there any reason why I need TNT? Fishing. I should make a string and go fishing. Do I still only have 1 string? I only have 1 string because I probably threw out the other string. Okay, but I don't need these anymore. And okay, let's see. Torches, don't need that. Carry those along. Not going to need dynamite, so I'm going to put that in there. Food. Don't need that. I'm gonna need slime balls either. I'm gonna need the redstone though. Let's think about it and need it for torches, for the golden sorry, the powered rails for my trip. Though I could just do a rail trip with all the way downhill, depending on how many get. Right now I'm sitting on 9, that many blocks of iron. So should really look up real quickly what it takes to make a rail. Yeah, so I think that is pretty good with my inventory. 25 arrows. I'm going to need more, so I'm going to take these feathers with me and make some more arrows. Going to take this along. I know if I had a pick, it'd be faster. So, just looking up rails right now. A rail takes 6 iron, so we need 1,000 rails, so we need 6,000 iron. But 6 makes 16 rails, so let's just figure this out. I'm going to grab a calculator here because I don't want to do it. So 1,000 divided by 16 times 6 equals 375 divided by 9. 41 blocks of, or 42 blocks of iron, and I am at 17. So goodbye. Actually, while I was exploring down here, and when I got completely lost, I actually found that there was a abandoned mineshaft down here. Well, I already knew that there was that, but what I mean by I found that there was one is that she found where it comes out. Now I gotta find my way back to that, but stuff. I'm still gonna pick up this stuff. Now I wasn't really sure. I wanted to ask the people who watch these things. I mean, there are not many of you, probably mostly just my friends and stuff. But if you guys wanted me to do like some adventure maps and stuff, I don't really do. I can do those as well as these. I mean, like, this doesn't take too long to do. Actually, adventure maps would probably be easier to film than these because they're kind of driven by story, and I don't need to talk so much. So, oh, and look at that. There's that abandoned mineshaft. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up into here. Oh, new pick. And I'm going to see if I can't start exploring this abandoned mineshaft. Starting off with, why did I leave that shovel behind? Okay, so let's do this. Line up a little bit here. So, actually I found the best way to get these things is to just dig them right out. So what I'm going to do is going to put down one of these workbenches here, and I'm going to make myself one iron axe, and I got pickaxes, and that's great. So now what we do is we can pick up this real quick. And if we just focus on taking out these rails here, we get everything we ever needed. Now Oh, there's a chest. My first discovery chest. Really cool. Melon seeds. Very nice. Some bread and some redstone. Man, full already. What I might need to start doing is just working on this this rail. Might be easier than just digging all this stuff up. Actually, while I'm here, flint, 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 flint. So yeah, so maybe I'll think about start building this rail. Kind of abandoned my home that I was building the other time. I mean, considering that I don't really need a home too much, the only thing is that's where I'm going to end up right now if I die. So it might be ostentatious to start building a rail this way, but you know, problem with that is that I have no idea where I was. To be honest, I could go watch the back and watch the second video, find the coordinates, and that would probably be very helpful. And I might have to do that because if I do get lost, I'm going to be if I do die, I'm going to end this video right here because man, I gotta find my way back first. So thank you for chesting. That was very nice. So yeah, so let's continue to get ourselves some rails. It's kind of the main goal here. Let's post. I hear spiders. So I'm not really sending many rails over this way. I do have this one's here, so I'm going to clean these up. Spider. You know, actually, I think that gold isn't as important as I thought it might be because, you know, I can just start, what I can do for gold is I can just, like, make a downhill track, and that will, make me travel the distance that I need to go. Maybe. I'll have to see how far one of those things brings me. found it really cool how they got these things auto-generate. I mean, sometimes they don't show up really great, like there's like weird placements like this big hole thing we have going on back here. But this thing's like awesome. Like I love the auto generations, even like the strongholds and stuff like that. Really cool. Oh, I forgot. I better start farming Enderman. But I think I need to get more diamond before I do that. So yeah, another story to tell. Do I have another story to tell? I don't really know. Funny story about math class. When I was in high school, I took a math class, and the math was so easy in grade 9 for me. They let me take this test in like the first week of school to see if I could just take grade 10 math, and I failed by 1%, like one question wrong that I should have gotten right, and I could have done it. Like skipped that course or whatever, like done the course really quickly and learned the next course. But because, oh crap, because I didn't, I spent an entire semester in this grade 9 math class, which was the boringest thing ever. So I used to actually like bring a book to work or to school and read fantasy novels while everyone else was doing math. It was pretty good times. Like we'd have our like a half hour like training teaching part where the teacher actually tried to teach you stuff, and then we'd have like 30 minutes of like doing work, I guess, homework kind of. Well, if you didn't finish it, it would be homework. But what I always found is that I finished that homework up so quickly that I had so much time and nothing to do. So yeah, so I brought a book and I read it. Man, I'm gonna die if I'm dying here. Don't be careful. A little more careful, rather. I hear an Enderman. You know what I think I'm gonna do is I think that I'm going to try and find myself a Enderman. But first, exploit territory. So yeah, fun. Oh, creeper. You know, it might be quicker just to collect the iron if I think about it than the rails. I mean, every iron you pick up is more than... It's almost 3 rails, really. Right, 3 rails, pretty much. Well, at least 2 rails, compared to every one like other thing you pick up. Oh, I see diamond, folks. We are going to get an achievement. What I want to do before we get that achievement is not die to skeletons. Or fall down there. Well, that could have been bad too. Man. And there's some more gold. Man, that's fun. Okay, I like this spot. Let's get this gold and stuff. I think that I'm going to stop some recording right here. I'm going to cook my iron and stuff, and then we'll be right back. Thanks, guys. See you.